Now we're going to play around with the liquify tool, a very cool little filter that Photoshop has, kind of controversial actually. So we're going to see how this works. Click on the red eye fix layer and duplicate it. Command J on a Mac, Control J on a PC, and call it liquify. Awesome. Now go up to filter up on the top here and select liquify. Fabulous. Close all of these guys right now. Make sure that they're all closed. And we are going to go Command 0 to zoom in, Control 0 to zoom in. And then I want you to open up the eyes section. So we'll go to face aware liquify, open that, and open eyes. Close face shape there. Okay. So play around with this. If you go back and forth, you'll notice that it's playing with her left eye. I can open and close her left eye. Same thing with her right eye. See that? Okay. So I'm going to go Command Z and make that 0. I'm going to link these two together by clicking on this link. So that way what I do is the same on both. And I'm going to adjust her eyes to be actually at about 32. 32. I can also just type it in as well. See down here where it says preview? This guy right down here? You can turn that off and on and it shows you what we've done. Fabulous. Okay, eye height. Let's go back and forth again. You'll see the one eye. Let's actually link the two together again. So that way you can see how it changes. You can make her look kind of angry or like a nocturnal animal. Okay, so what do we want? Actually, we just want it down around 10, really. So that at 10. Perfect. Try the preview again, open and close. Now it's showing the two things together. Now, close the eyes section, open the mouth. Now, notice the smile. See, we can give her a big smile, which really looks fake. Or we can even give her a bit of a frown. Okay, so the textbook actually talks about giving a +5 for a smile, and I actually think that's perfect. Let me just hit 0, so that's where we're at right there, and you just go up to 5. If I can bring that, there it is right there. It's just a slight bit of a smile. I think it's great. So preview on and off, you can see just a little bit. It's just enough to give like the painting Mona Lisa, a bit of a Mona Lisa smile. It's very slight. 9 for mouth height. So slide this back and forth and see what it does. And settle on 9, please. Okay, and then I want you to close mouth, open face shape. And we're going to adjust the jawline back and forth. Ooh. Okay, so this looks like she's just had some wisdom teeth removed, and this one looks like she hasn't eaten in a while. Let's enter 40 plus 40. I'm just going to type it in, so much easier for the jawline. And for face width, 50. If you hit tab, it just drops down to the next one. Type 50, tab. Awesome. Go back and forth with preview. You can see, wow, we've really changed her face. And now, just a bit of a note. I mean, you need to understand that if you're doing this there's a certain amount of ethics behind this. If you're doing this for somebody, you're changing the way that they look. And that may not be something that they necessarily want. If you're doing it for a client, showing like a makeup ad or something like that, then it might be something that they do want. You're going to need to think about the ethics of this yourself. In the meantime, we're going to set this and hit OK. Awesome. And you will notice as we go back on into this, we can turn the liquify layer on and off, on and off. Now, we haven't actually saved this yet, so please go to Save As and change this to Red Eye Working .psd and save it into your Photoshop folder, Photoshop 1, that's already shared with me. And also don't forget to submit it on Google Classroom. One last thing to note, that the face-aware liquify features really only work if it recognizes a face. If the person is turned away too much or something like that, then you won't be able to use them. So that includes even like if they're wearing a hat or sunglasses or something like that as well. Okay.